This tiny US dime could make you a millionaire, and most people don't even know it exists. Imagine finding a 10-cent coin in your pocket, and realizing it's worth $54 million. Face screaming in fear, stop scrolling. Police car light, you might be holding a simple dime that's worth thousands, maybe even millions. Face screaming in fear. From 1965 to 2025, the Roosevelt Dime has a hidden story that most collectors overlook. So stay till the end, because I'm going to reveal which specific years, mint errors, and secret markings could turn your small change into a fortune. Money bag gemstone. The Roosevelt Dime has been in American pockets since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, but what many don't know is that post-1965 dimes, especially certain error coins, are now skyrocketing in collector value. Even the modern 2020s dimes might be future treasures. Let's dive in. Before you spend that dime, watch this. It might be the rarest coin in America's history. Collectors are losing their minds over this Roosevelt dime. One just sold for $54 million. The 1965 Silver Mystery, 130 to 330. In 1965, the U.S. Mint switched from 90% silver dimes to copper-nickel-clad coins, but here's the secret: a few 1965 Roosevelt dimes were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964. These are ultra-rare. One sold for over $9,000 at auction. Flushed face. If you have a 1965 dime that looks shinier, lighter, or rings like silver when dropped, get it tested. You might be sitting on treasure. Gemstone. Don't scroll. The coin you ignore every day could be hiding a life-changing secret. Money bag. This isn't clickbait. A single dime from 1965 shocked the world with its $54 million value. Errors are where the real gold lies, or should I say silver. Winking face. Watch for off-center strikes, partial designs worth $100 to $500, missing clad layer, copper showing through silver side, up to $800, double die obverse or reverse, blurry letters, worth hundreds. Wrong planchet errors. These are mega rare, some even worth over $10,000 plus. Don't ignore your change. Even 2004 D, 2005 P, 2015 D, and 2023 P dimes with mint errors or sharp strikes are rising in value fast. Collectors love high-grade MS 67 and above dimes. Those graded by PCGS or NGC can fetch hundreds, and special proof versions from mint sets are also worth watching. The Roosevelt Dime was created to honor FDR's fight against polio and his legacy of hope. That makes this coin not just valuable, but deeply historical. Every dime you hold carries decades of American resilience and progress. To check if your dime is valuable, 1. Look at the year and mint mark. D equals Denver, P equals Philadelphia, S equals San Francisco. 2. Inspect edges. If you see no copper line, it might be silver. 3. Use a magnifier to spot doubling or off-center strikes. 4. Keep shiny or untouched coins safe in coin flips or capsules. So next time you see a dime from your pocket, look twice. That 10-cent coin might just change your life. Like this video if you love discovering hidden treasures. Money bag. Subscribe to Global Coins Mystery for more rare and valuable coin stories from around the world. Globe showing America's, because sometimes, the smallest coins hide the biggest fortunes. Can you imagine a tiny 10-cent coin turning into $54 million? Face screaming in fear. Yes, it's real. One single Roosevelt dime from 1965 shocked the world when collectors discovered its rare minting error and unique silver composition. Every time you get change from a store, you might be missing out on a fortune. Here's why. It looks like an ordinary dime, but it's worth more than a mansion in Beverly Hills. So if you've got a dime from 1965 to 2025 lying in your drawer or wallet, don't blink, because you could be holding a hidden fortune right now. Stay till the end, because I'll show you how to spot the dime that could make you filthy rich. Money bag. The Roosevelt Dime, named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, began circulating in 1946. But the coins minted between 1965 and 1966 became legendary because of one shocking mistake at the U.S. Mint. During the transition from 90% silver coins to copper-nickel ones, a handful of 1965 dimes were accidentally struck on pure silver planchets, the same type used in 1964. Those silver dimes are now valued in the tens of millions, depending on grade, condition, and authentication. One of these ultra-rare specimens has been estimated by collectors at up to $54 million because of its historical significance and rarity. This isn't a myth. Silver 1965 Roosevelt dimes are among the most talked about errors in U.S. coin history. They look almost identical to normal ones, but under close inspection, they weigh slightly less and produce a higher pitched ring when dropped. That if your dime weighs around 2.5 grams instead of 2.27, it could be the legendary Silver Strike. Only a few known examples exist, and collectors would pay anything to own one of these minting miracles. But that's not the only treasure hidden in your pocket change. There are dimes with off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and double die obverse that sell for thousands every single year. Even 1970s and 1980s Roosevelt dimes with errors have brought over $10,000 at auction, and the modern 2020 to 2025 proof and mint set dimes, if they have unique die marks or mirror finishes, could be the next millionaire coins. Why are collectors obsessed with the Roosevelt dime? Because it's a coin that represents both American history and mystery. FDR wasn't just a president, he was the man who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. What if I told you one small mistake at the US Mint created a $54 million dime? Stop scrolling. This 10-cent coin could turn your life upside down. Gemstone Fire. His image on the dime was chosen to honor his fight against polio and his creation of the March of Dimes charity. That means every Roosevelt dime is more than money, it's a piece of courage, recovery, and hope. To find if your dime is valuable, check the date. 1965 is the jackpot, but 1966 to 1970 errors are also gold. Inspect the edge. If there's no copper color on the edge, it could be silver. Look for doubling on Liberty or In God We Trust. Use a scale. Genuine silver dimes are slightly heavier. And always get them certified by PCGS or NGC to unlock their full market value. Remember, a verified 1965 silver dime is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, and one recently valued by experts at $54 million for its unmatched rarity. So next time you get change from a store, don't ignore that tiny dime. It might be your golden ticket, a 10-cent coin worth millions. The $54 million Roosevelt dime isn't just a collector's dream, it's proof that treasure still hides in plain sight. Subscribe to Global Coins Mystery and join thousands of collectors around the world uncovering rare treasures every week, because remember, your next coin find could change your life forever. Gemstone. Wait a second. What if I told you that one tiny dime in your pocket could be worth $54 million? Face screaming in fear. It sounds impossible, right? But stay with me, because this unbelievable story is 100% true. Collectors and treasure hunters across the world are desperately searching for a single Roosevelt dime that changed coin history forever, and the craziest part. You might already have it, hiding in your wallet, or stuck inside an old jar at home. In 1965, something strange happened inside the US Mint. America had just stopped using silver for dimes, switching to a copper-nickel mix, but a few coins slipped through the cracks. A few Roosevelt dimes were accidentally struck on pure silver planchets, left over from 1964, and that mistake created one of the most valuable coins in modern history. One of those 1965 silver dimes, in flawless condition, is now valued by experts at over $54 million. Money bag. This is why collectors call it the ghost dime, because it hides in plain sight. It looks normal, but it's not. There's no easy way to tell, unless you know the secret signs. If you have a 1965 dime, listen closely. A real silver dime will have a brighter tone, a solid edge with no copper stripe, and it weighs slightly more, about 2.5 grams instead of 2.27. Imagine checking your coin and realizing you're holding something worth millions. And this isn't just about one coin. The entire Roosevelt dime series, from 1965 to 2025, hides a world of value. Some modern dimes have rare double die errors, off-center strikes, or missing layers that can fetch thousands of dollars each. Even proof dimes from 2020 to 2025 with unique minting marks are becoming collector goldmines. So, before you spend your loose change, check it carefully. Collectors all over the world are watching videos like this and checking their coins right now. People from the US, Asia, Europe, even Africa, have started finding valuable Roosevelt dimes worth hundreds and sometimes millions. One lucky collector in 2023 sold his dime for over $2 million at heritage auctions. Just because it had a tiny error visible only under a microscope. So don't think it can't happen to you, it can. Now imagine your 10-cent coin turning into your biggest treasure. It could pay off your home, change your family's life, or even fund your future, and all it takes is one coin. Don't click away, because I'm about to reveal how to check your own dimes for hidden million-dollar errors. Stay till the end, that's where the secret is revealed. Eyes gemstone. To check your dime's value, heavy checkmark. Weigh it. A silver planchet dime is slightly heavier, heavy checkmark. Check the rim. If there's no copper color, it might be silver, heavy checkmark. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling in the words liberty and in God we trust. Heavy checkmark. Finally, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. That a certified rare dime can multiply its price by 10,000 times. This Roosevelt Dime series isn't just about money, it's a piece of American history. It honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, the man who led the U.S. through the Great Depression and World War II. Every dime is a reminder of courage and strength, and now, a symbol of hidden fortune. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're part of a rare community of people who believe in discovery, mystery, and treasure. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because I drop videos every week revealing coins that could make you rich. Comment below what year your dime is. Who knows, your story might be in my next video. Gemstone, this is Global Coins Mystery, where hidden treasures come to life. Remember, fortune favors the curious. Your next coin could be worth millions. Money bag sparkles.